This is Show versus Business with the official reaction to the Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2 official trailer on Apple TV. I didn't know there was a Season 1. Where have I been? Um, I think I heard about it a long while back, but it totally went under my radar. So I'm glad that we're coming back with the Season 2 official trailer. Maybe it'll get me to go watch Season 1. Um, these are kaiju monsters, so I don't figure there are any massive spoilers. You know what you know about this, Theo?
I seen parts of season one. It was enjoyable. Kurt Russell and his son, I think Wyatt Russell, show up and play the same character but younger version, older version. So it's kind of interesting. Create a whole mythology around basically Godzilla and all the different creatures. It's as if Godzilla, all the movies existed, and yes, Godzilla is just around. He shows up every so often, then goes in hibernation. So yeah, but then they have a whole story around all these kaijus that just sleeping in different areas of the world, pop up every so often, and then go back and they fight and all this stuff. So I think this one's going to introduce King Kong, and that's the thing. So that would be interesting to see how that works. But yeah, I mean, like you said, it's if you like him, cool. It was interesting. I thought it was interesting. They're trying to create this top secret organization that goes around, Monarch. I guess when did that pop up? Was that like in the last 20 years or so in these different movies? Monarch has been a thing. Have you heard that term before?
No, I actually haven't heard of it. I'm upset with the whole Godzilla thing. I think they should have taken this whole franchise and this whole concept and really been able to make a proper world and universe out of it. But it just keeps on. It's like we continue to see these stupid one shots here and there. So the fact that they're building a TV show underneath it really helps out, I think. So
To flesh out the world, right? So I bring this up only because maybe we'll get into it later, but just Game of Thrones, man. I mean, Volda IP, man, that thing has a world like none other, man. I mean, because even they have a new show out, right? It's a small little character, and it's like that connected. Yeah, Dunkin' Egg, we talked about that before. And even that show, man, that has like, oh, that guy's gonna be this guy's uncle in 2 years, and this guy, he actually was the cupbearer for this character in Game of Thrones, and it's like what? So it's like you talk about now. Monarch is trying to put together in real time, but Game of Thrones, of all the IP we have now, that is probably the most extensive world building that's almost ever been done when it comes to mainstream media, right? I'm sure there's some other asterisk stuff. Maybe close. I don't even think what the original Lord of the Rings doesn't have. I mean, world building on that level, right? What'd you think?
no, it doesn't. No,
Yeah,
Game of Thrones is it's at least in terms of no. I think that may be the most in depth published world ever.
it's got to be because I mean, even Lord of the Rings, yes, they came up with their own kind of language and all that kind of stuff, but not to the level of what they do with food, even in Game of Thrones, right? They know what kind of food people should be eating. They know they create whole religions. So anyway, I digress. But yeah, we're definitely gonna check out this IP of what's happening with Monarch Legacy of Monsters, and see what they're doing there.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so this is once again this is the Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2 official trailer, and we are starting right now.
He is. There he is.
Oh, there Apple is.
Oh, AI.
Did you hear that?
This is not Kong.
And it's not Godzilla.
See?
This is something bigger.
Oh Lord.
Oh, new monster. Okay, I'm intrigued.
I mean, that's all they can do. Bring you a new monster.
We opened the rift to another world.
Oh, not another world. Okay.
I did it. I pressed the button. I let the genie out of the bottle.
Better be a cool
What's
monster.
next?
Oh, I
Consequences.
forgot she was in this. A
This
lot.
titan is like a god,
Kraken.
He got two eyes. You know he ain't
and the
playing.
sea creatures worship
I see you.
it.
Hundreds of thousands are in the path of this monster. And we don't know what it wants.
I'm gonna find a way to set things right. I promise.
Not expecting
To destroy a monster
Gonna need a monster.
takes another monster.
Yep.
We need Kong. And Godzilla.
What if they make the situation worse? You're trying to play God. No man should play God.
Our fight. No, it's their fight.
I lost
Yes.
people I loved. Don't make the same mistake I did.
In the end, only one thing matters. Who wins?
All right.
Oh boy, love it, love it, love it. Oh, Mr. Benja, that was hilarious.
Yo, I gotta laugh at this first comment, man. On the YouTube video. I'm so happy they managed to cast Godzilla for this show. I know he's been busy lately with so many different projects. Oh man.
It was like it was so obvious that they're gonna get the gang back together. Huh? Godzilla and King Kong got to team up once again. it's like the third act is always the same. It's like, they gotta fight each other, and then they gotta fight against something bigger and badder. You know, that's how it was in the movie. So yeah, it's just, so it's like, and they can never beat each other. You know, it's like Godzilla gets a couple hits on King Kong, but King Kong come back and get Godzilla, but they can never win. You know, it's always back and forth. They can never, ultimately defeat the other. But they can team up, though. They can team up. Like, did you watch the movie? The last movie they did, it was hilarious, man. They were actually running, boy. No, it was the last one they did. I forgot, it was King Kong, or I don't know. I don't remember. What was the last one they did? Skull Island, or I get confused. The Godzilla one they did.
Is it the one where he had Kong had the power glove?
Yes, that's the one.
The Nintendo Power Glove.
The New Empire. Yeah, that's the one that. And do you see the cover? If you remember the cover of them like running, they were like this, like they were
No.
the buddy cop. Yeah, they were, he had the power glove. Kong's like this with the power glove, and Godzilla, and they running like this. You know, like the old cartoon run back in the day.
No, I don't remember that one. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, man. Here's the.
Oh wait. I think I found the one you're talking about. Yeah, okay. I
Here it
remember
is.
this.
The image is in the chat, guys. Hilarious, hilarious, and it was just like that in the movie too, man. They just and then the actors, man. To think about the act. Oh, they're gonna have another one. It's gonna call Godzilla, Kong Supernova, and that's coming out next year.
They can't get enough.
Oh my gosh! Why?
You know, there are people. So this is what I've learned with a lot of movies like this, and it does, like, the story matters and everything, but
does it?
No, not really. They're going in for a very certain vibe. Like, it doesn't matter how it is. There's a vibe that people are into. So I remember I had this vibe with kung fu movies where it kind of didn't matter what the movie was about. I just wanted to see some, whip kicks and, sliding ankle takedowns and, psh, 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 and no one hitting each other for 5 minutes because they're all blocking. I just wanted to see that, and it kind of didn't matter. It was like my version of pizza. It doesn't matter how many times you brought it around. I can just kind of eat it and have fun with it and be good. And I realized that's what this has become for a lot of people. As long as they see big monsters, buildings falling down, and a bunch of screaming and then people running back and forth waving their hands. They're kind of good.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like the actors just looking up and looking incredulous the whole time. I love this one. Comment section says Kong can't stop. Wait a minute, Kong is always ready to throw hands. That's facts. Kong be ready. Kong is down the clown boy. He ready. Don't be coming to Skull Island with no foolishness. So yeah, man.
So, somebody posting here. This is the tone the MonsterVerse needs. Dark and serious like the first Godzilla movie. This looks amazing. I mean, okay. See, I need more lore with this MonsterVerse. And maybe there is lore. I just don't see it and they're not putting it out there for me.
This is a whole thing. I can't get into it, to be honest with you. I can't, but it is a lot into it. Just the opening up the realm and the world and stuff, but it just becomes monotonous a little bit to a point. Now, to your point, you brought this up pre-show notes. We talked about Godzilla -1. Brilliant. Because for the first time, they made the characters in the movie make them real. And it was like Godzilla was a part of the character story, not the other way around. And I thought that was brilliant because it was about a fighter pilot who was supposed to, die in the war in Japan, suicide, but he didn't do it. And so he always felt like he had to go, make up for the fact that he didn't, kill himself in the war. And so he went ahead and, he was battling that, but he found a way to live at the end. And, Godzilla was just a part of that story. And that's what made that story so relevant. And it's like, if they can just, make the humans as interesting as the kaijus, then man, we got a good story, but they never can. Even in the movie, even in the TV show, they try. I just don't, nothing.
That's one thing I didn't like about the Transformers movies. I was like, man, get these humans out of here.
Yeah, I mean, Bumblebee in the first one was even cooler than the humans. I mean, Shia LaBeouf, when he was running things, or Megan Fox, remember? They were trying to be, it was like, Bumblebee's the coolest thing in this thing right now, even though he can't even talk.
Yeah, I mean, and that goes back to the cartoons where you cared about the robots, and then when they brought Spike in, you're like, oh god, here comes Spike and his dad. Oh Lord.
Messing up things as usual. Yeah, I get it, but the CGI is not as good. Now I tell you, you're right. The cartoons or animation, what's it called? Transformers 1. Remember I told you about that cartoon? Brilliant. It was like a prequel of Optimus Prime and Megatron, how they got together. Brilliant. Yes, you can show that in animation and have, feelings from characters that are, cars or robots or whatever. But live action is just tough. And so you need the humans to bring that realness to it. And I don't think they ever figured that out since Godzilla -1. Maybe some other Godzilla movies, but I haven't seen that.
So they're the only ones that you can think of that really did it.
What's that? The Godzilla -1?
Connected with the fantastical monster character, kaiju character, or whatever. -1 is the only one that's really said, you know what, we can make the characters cool in that essence.
Yes, or just the characters arc very impactful. I mean, literally, I had like it got a little tear in my eye, man. It was like so powerful, man. I was like, yeah, it was that good. I was like, dang, this is way better than it should have been. Have you ever seen it yet? Right. Have you seen it yet?
I still haven't seen that one.
Yeah, go check it out. But I haven't watched all the Godzilla movies, to be fair, King Kong movies, but that was the one that I felt was the most, insightful. But hey, look, man, I get it. They got IP. They're gonna run this IP to the ground until someone says stop making them, and they still make tons of money. So, let's see, how much does this last one make? Let's see. It grossed an additional, let's see. I can't find it here. It grossed $572 million worldwide. It holds the record at the highest grossing Godzilla film ever. So it's still warming up, brother. It's the highest grossing. It came out in 2024. So, and Godzilla's been around since the 50s, 40s? It's been around for a while. So there you go.
All right. So this is a series, and as far as the trailer goes, I'm going to give it a wow. I want to give it something higher, but it seems like more of the same. And not enough to let me know, hey, I need to go watch this series. So I don't know how the series is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. But just based on this trailer, I'm rating the trailer at a B, solid B.
Okay. I get it, from an IP extension standpoint, and obviously got another movie coming out next year, and the first one didn't bring Godzilla, got Godzilla in here. I would say from a business standpoint, and it's Apple, so they're gonna put some money on there. So they gonna do what they thug dizzle. I would give it a solid B plus, only because I feel like the business side of it just makes sense. They gonna keep making these things as long as people gonna keep watching them. And people are watching them. So, I'm not a super big fan, because even the TV show, the characters weren't that interesting. And it should have been, because they had more time to tell the story of the characters.
Right.
I find myself fast forwarding.
With Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell too. And I told you, his son plays a younger version of him, his actual son. So he plays in a different timeline though. But, so they connect that tissue, but characters are boring, man. They didn't make them interesting enough. So I think, and I gave it a would I give it a B plus or B minus? I'm changing my score. James, I'm changing my score. I'm giving it a B minus, because they from a business standpoint, it's like, they just put more toppings on the pizza, but they're not experimenting enough with, like, they're gonna bring Kong back. They always do that in every movie. They're bringing a bigger Titan around. They're trying to make this whole conspiracy theory, but it doesn't seem like that angle is working well. So I don't think, how far can this brand or this IP go? I don't know. So so I give it a B minus, change my score.
You know what? I was going to change my score too. I'm doing it. I also give it a B minus. I had to drop it some points.
Just because Godzilla, because when you can quote exactly what they're gonna say in the damn trailer, the story is not gonna be that much more interesting.
Well, you know what? It's like, why do I need 10 episodes to give me what a movie gives me? And here's one thing I always one of the markers I always used in terms of how I think something is awesome. Instead of when I start to, after I see a property, when I start to imagine, ooh, they could do this, and I wonder if they did this, and I wonder if they tried, that gets me into a series of curiosity and wonder, gets me into a state of curiosity and wonder. And that's a good thing. This, I got into a whole, I could do better than that. Why didn't they do this? How come they didn't show me this? Or what are they doing this? And then I start thinking about, well, if I wrote it, and that's usually a bad sign, because it's like going to a restaurant, it's like they bring the food out. It's like, why didn't they just put this on it? I could have done this. And let me get the waiter, see if he can add some Lowry seasoned salt on this or something, So I had to drop it down to a B minus.
Yeah, I think that's the key, man. We got to make sure I think we're just humans, we just predisposed to find out something's of value. And if we don't feel like it's giving me something that's valuable, it's like, and the most valuable thing you can give things now, not just your money, but your time. So if the trailer's not giving you a sense that this is going to be a valuable use, give you some new thing you haven't seen before, or an emotion that you haven't felt before, then you're just not going to give it your time. And that's what we're looking at now in this new world of the attention economy. Entertainment can't just be entertainment for content's sake. It's got to be interesting, and it's got to make me feel something, or give me something new I haven't seen before
in 5 seconds or less.
Yeah, well, at least the trailers got teased that. The packaging, right? The marketing has got teased that. I'm getting something I've never seen before. I've seen a new world before. I've seen Godzilla pop up. I've seen a big Titan that that's bigger than both of them show up. I mean, you gotta give me some. I want to see, like, we've got mechanized weapons now. Bring in some, I don't know, Robotech. I don't know, do something. So we got Robotech guy. We said, look, we came from the future. I'm like, okay, I'm there for it. Wait a minute. They did a young version of Kurt Russell, of his son. They got Kurt Russell. They do an older version of Kurt Russell from the future. He's like, look, I'm from the year 2038. Let's get these guys.
Yeah. See, you're doing it too. You're just like, let me rewrite this for y'all.
Exactly. So so there you go. Yeah. It's not quality if we already got better ideas than they had in the trailer. I love it. Oh, that's a good frame, man. Anytime you can come up with a better idea just in 5 minutes from watching a trailer, then you know it's not good entertainment. Lock it down, James. James, put my face up there and put that in at the bottom. You come up with a better story in 5 minutes, you know this entertainment will suck. Anyway, so Mr. Benja, anything else we want to talk about on this?
Yeah, I like how you want your face framed, even though I just said it before you.
That's the business side of me. Just take credit.
Yes.
And keep it going. Keep it going.
Put his face up there and write it underneath it. Then put he takes credit for this. All good.
I love it. We just proved the point. Anyway, anything else, Mr. Benja?
I am good with this one.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really think about trailers too much in February, so these weren't bad. We'll see what happens for the rest of the month, and then I guess we'll start getting into more of the summer bombs. But
yeah.
good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we may do a review of a series that just recently came out. So be on the lookout for that. So switch it up a little bit. So do a reaction series. That'd be cool. We haven't done that in a minute. So yeah, maybe we'll do that one. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. Snippets, I guess. I don't know. All right, everyone. Look, thank you for listening. This is what we do every week. Just talk about reactions to shows and business and all the in between, right? What's happening in the world of entertainment. So hope you like this. If you do, go check us out, on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. Listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or we listen to podcasts, and then visit us on our website at Show versus Business to learn more. All right, Mr. Benja.
Peace.